principal of the middle school. Welcome very much for coming to our school tonight. Tonight we're celebrating 48 students' accomplishments because they started August, and here they are to celebrate what they've done and accomplished. Being in band is hard. I'm going to tell you that right now. Band is hard. You have to be organized, you have to be prepared, you have to miss classes so you can get lessons, you have to make up that class, you have to make up that lesson. And so really, to be in band is a major accomplishment. So give them a round of applause. Secondly, I don't know if you've heard, but next Friday night on the 14th, we're having a winter T&O. We need parent volunteers. Just because they tell you no, you can't come, doesn't mean they have the last word. So please. Does this work now? Faking me out. That's okay. But welcome, and without further ado, maybe not, I'll wing it a little bit more. So I have the best job in the world, and I can tell you why I have the best job in the world. Because they say, you know, time flies when you're having fun. Oh my God. Wasn't it just August? Like, I was just at the beach. What is up with this? It's December. It's like Christmas shopping. So I know I am having a great time. I know I have the best job in the world. I get to come to school every day, work with these guys in multiple different areas besides just band. And I gotta tell you, as I tell people, I work at the Taj Mahal. I work in the best place in the whole wide world. These are the greatest kids in the whole wide world to work with. You parents are the best people to ever have to partner with. So thank you very much for having me. This is my 14th year as something crazy like that. And we'll see what happens next.
Hello, my kiddos. Come on up.
Hello, my name is Molly Jenkins and I play the clarinet.
And my name is Madison Malo and I play the flute. The piece we are going to talk to you about is Western Overture composed by Andrew McKinsey.
She is a well-known female composer of many band pieces. McKinsey is also the first woman to be commissioned to write music for the United States Army Band.
In this piece there are many beautiful melodies. When we play this, it sounds like a marching piece and the tempo is allegro, which means fast.
We hope you enjoy Western Overture.
And before we play our next piece, we would like to take a moment to give a special thank you to Miss Dame.
Mrs. Dame is always talking about how grateful she is to be our teacher, but the truth is we are grateful for her too. Thank you and happy holidays.
I told Mr. Goyette to turn it on. He didn't turn it on.
I'm sure he didn't know that. All right. I'm a person that has to read some of my notes because I get so excited. I don't know where I'm up sometimes. I want to first start with thank you to Molly and Maddie, and I wasn't thanking for them to thank me, but because that was a surprise. But they did such a lovely introduction. I want you to just know all the students who come up to speak this evening, they've written all their parts on their own. And I want to thank all these kids in advance because they did a really nice job. So I'm saying that in advance right now, my speakers. Good work. Before we play our next piece, I want to take a moment to thank Mr. Friend, who just saved us with the microphone, and Mr. Goyette for all their support in our program. As you can see with Mr. Goyette, his energy and his positiveness on celebrating us in the arts, it is so appreciated. It is not easy. It's not easy for him to help schedule us in through the day. It's not easy for us to get the schedule going for everybody. And as you can see, the kids do a lot of work on keeping their lives together. I want to say that both of them, please provide a wonderful atmosphere, and that the teachers, myself, students, we enjoy coming to school each day. Today they were in their pajamas. How could you not like that, right? So I want to thank them very much for all their support. Before our next piece begins, my next two awesome speakers are Amston and Wesley. So can you come up to the microphone?
Hello, my name is Amston Klinghard.
And my name is Wesley Dykstra.
I am a member of the percussion section.
I play the trumpet.
The piece we are about to perform is called Anasazi.
It was composed by John Edmondson.
The Anasazi were a tribe of Native Americans who lived in the American Southwest.
They were peaceful farmers, but somehow got the name Anasazi, which means ancient enemies.
They are now sometimes called the ancient Pueblonians.
Later, the Anasazi began to die out for an unclear reason.
This song is about the Anasazi tribe, and it has an eerie sound.
We hope you enjoy it.
I really want to give a heartfelt thanks to the sound booth in the back. They are helping record this concert along with next door. We have a beautiful technology assistance. This will be on your local access channel, so keep your eyes out for that. And that is such a nice way to have the concert when you're at your home. And I want to say our next piece is going to be done by Morgan and Brenna. Come on up, girls.
Hello, my name is Brenna, and I play the trumpet.
Hi, I'm Morgan and I play the trombone.
The next piece is called Ampathon. It was composed by William Owens.
Mr. Owens is a native of Gary, Indiana, and he was born in 1963.
Mr. Owens got a music degree at Vandercook College in music education.
Mr. Owens wrote many pieces for young ensembles.
Ampathon is a very fun and high-energy piece. We hope you enjoy. Thank you.
The kids will agree with me that we put a lot of heart, soul, and rehearsal hours into Antiphon. Wouldn't you say so, my friends? This piece was a great lesson about how in life you sometimes need to try something many, many times. But when it is accomplished, it feels so much better than the one and done experience. I hope you kiddos now see what I was talking about. There was no need to run away, although some of you expressed that during some rehearsals. You need to have faith in yourselves and your team, and it will take you to awesome moments of joy and accomplishments. That was a job well done, my friends. I'm proud of you. I would love to now have Aria and Emma come on up to do our next speaking card.
Hi, I'm Aria Healy. I play the French horn.
Hi, I'm Emma Nolan, and I also play the French horn. The next piece we will be playing is called Pat-a-Pan.
This version was arranged by Michael Story. It is based around a Burgundian carol published in the 1700s.
Michael Story has orchestrated numerous other pieces, including versions of the Washington Post March and A Cartoon Christmas.
We chose to introduce this piece to you because it is our personal favorite for its fun tone and joyful spirit.
Hoping this gets you in the Christmas spirit, here's Pat-a-Pan. Thank you and enjoy.
Before I do my little speech, I do want to say something. We had Connor Anderson moved in just last week. And so we decided that maybe we wouldn't throw him into the flames of going into a concert in 1 week. But Connor, can you stand up and just wave to him? He's helping us in the back with the sound. We are thrilled to have him in the trumpet section. Okay. I would like to add that after we finish the next piece, there is a little intermission in the cafeteria. We ask that you go on out, get a little seventh inning stretch, relax with your family while we set up just for a few minutes for the 7th and 8th grade, and then come on in and hear an awesome second half of this program. I want to end with my usual mantra. If you've been with me, you know I say it every year, and it's not going to change. I've been here 25 years now. I've been really lucky. I have some of you out there that are actually my students they're actually in this room right now, and it's really quite amazing to say my life has gone this way. I love my job. I've loved it since the first day. I knew I was so lucky. I was blessed to be placed into Sutton. There's very few that have that opportunity I have. My joy is from these kids, in the good times and the bad. We have all moments, right? We're life. And it's from you, and that is the essential part that comes from this. Because you send your kids to school every day, you make sure they have had breakfast, you make sure they're ready to go, you make sure that education is their most important value. And it's not just the parents, it's the grandparents in here, it's the aunts and uncles, it's the friends. We surround these kids with education and importance. They're going to be our future. And when I look at them, I see great potential in our future from these places. It's the right drop in the bucket is what I try to do each day. And you help me do that, and I really want to thank you for that. My joy is from all of you. So I want to just say that right now. Thank you, audience, for allowing me to have these kiddos. I appreciate that. And I want to end. We're going to have a lot of fun in this last piece, my last little holiday kickoff. And Nick and Colton are going to come on up here and give our final hoorah, as they say.
Hi, my name is Colton Koresh, and I play the saxophone.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Chong, and I play the clarinet. Jingle Bones was written and composed by Michael Story. He has written over 1,200 compositions. Trombones hold the melody most of the time.
Michael Story is the chief music arranger for the Expressions music curriculum, the first ever comprehensive K-12 music program, as well as a composer, arranger, and author for its band component.
His first piece was published by Studio P&R of Labana, Indiana, when he was only 20 years old.
We love the fact that everyone gets a unique part to play, adding to the beauty of this piece. Most songs have each section assigned to one role every time, and this role gives gives everyone a chance to take the spotlight. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed this piece and the next half of the concert.
Oh, it's on. Holy Toledo. Cool. Welcome again. Here's our 7th and 8th graders. They've worked really hard, especially the 8th graders. Can you 8th graders just stand up? You guys have been doing this for 3 years, and they really deserve a round. And before I bring on Mr. Falvo, did I mention there's a TNO next Friday? And we need volunteers, okay? And without further ado, Mr. Falvo.
Thank all of you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for the support of our program. And everything that we do here on stage with these kids and everything that I get to do every single day is the direct result of the work that you do with your own children. And I have to say it's been a lot of fun. These kids have come a long way since the beginning of the year. They've come a long way since last week. They've come a long way since Monday. And we are very happy to present our winter concert. See, when you do a couple of these in a row, it gets a little weird. So thank you so much for coming out. We have a couple students that are going to talk about the pieces throughout the evening. First up, I believe, is Colin and Michaela to talk about the piece that already happened. So welcome, Colin and Michaela.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play the tenor sax.
I'm Michaela and I play the bari sax. The piece you just heard was Northern Pines, composed by award-winning Michael Sweetie. He taught in public schools in Ohio and Indiana for 5 years, conducting many concert and jazz bands.
There were 2 solos presented by the 8th grade trumpets and the 8th grade flutes. As you may have heard, there was an amazing piano part played by Amanda Pajak. Even though this piece had its difficulties, we all had a lot of fun learning and playing it, so we hope you enjoyed it.
Good evening. My name is Neela Jerome.
And my name is Grace Gilroy. The next piece that we will be playing is called Tales of a Medieval Warrior, composed by Travis J. Weller. This short 3-movement piece archives the epic life of a medieval knight in a dramatic fashion. The first movement, A Call for Knights, portrays the sounding trumpets calling forth the knights.
The graceful second movement, Courting a Lady, showcases chamber music within the band. This piece closes with an exciting brass upbeat movement winning the joust.
Thank you for coming, and remember to hold your applause for the end of the third movement.
Please enjoy Tales of a Medieval Warrior. Hi, I'm Paige, and the next piece we are going to play is Air for Band, a wonderfully written piece of music filled with lovely melodies. Air for Band is my favorite piece we will be playing tonight. I absolutely love the transition from C minor to C major, which you will be able to hear in the music. The smooth dynamic changes make all the difference in this music selection. I truly enjoyed learning this piece, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
Hi, my name is Brenna. I'm in 8th grade and I play the French horn. Tonight, I will be telling you about a piece called Downtown Dash. Downtown Dash is a musical interpretation of running a 5K race through a city. The 8th graders originally saw this piece at the end of last year as a sight read. I remember being so confused when I first got it last year, but because of all the different types of notes and time changes. But at the beginning of this year, I saw it on my chair, and here we are today. As a band, we've had a lot of fun learning this piece, and it's one of my favorites for this concert. It is full of energy. It really demonstrates the feeling of running a 5K without even moving. I hope you all will have as much fun listening to this piece as we have had learning it and will have performing it for you. Thank you for coming out tonight to support the 7th and 8th grade band.
Hi, I'm Ava.
And I'm Katie.
And we play the flute. The next piece we'll play is called Highlights from Frozen.
Arranged by Sean Laughlin. Highlights from Frozen consist of the songs Lily, Do You Want to Build a Snowman, First Time in Forever, and Epilogue.
We had so much fun learning this piece. There are some ups and downs to it and some fairly difficult parts to play.
But overall, we found it fun and exciting.
All the 8th graders sight read this piece last year, but Mr. Falva decided to put it in our program this year.
We loved playing this piece, and we're so excited to show you what we've learned.
We hope you enjoy Highlights from Frozen as much as we love playing it.
Thank you.
Before we play our last piece, I wanted to thank all of you once again for coming. I've really enjoyed performing for you tonight, and we really hope that you've enjoyed seeing us play. And I can't thank you enough for the work that you do supporting these kids through the program. I was reflecting upon this last night, and for those of you who came to the high school concert, I apologize, but my mother's been incredibly supportive of me all the way through, so much so that she actually made me dinner last night and then made lunch for me for today. Which is incredible because when you're running around like crazy, as all of us are, and I know these kids are very much running around like crazy, and often they're able to do that because you're driving them places. It just sometimes when we perform on stage and we have such a great time, we just don't always think about all of the work that happened behind the scenes to make that happen. So thank you so much for supporting us, and thank you so much for coming tonight. And we have a kid somewhere, the two guys that are going to talk about our last piece. So thanks again, and enjoy Leo and Josh.
Hi, I'm Leo.
And I'm Josh. Today we'll be playing a piece called Christmas Collection.
Christmas Collection is a medley featuring Joy to the World, Deck the Halls, Oh Come All Ye Faithful, What Child Is This, and As With Gladness.
Many people don't know what As With Gladness is, and neither did we. So we did a bit of research, and we found out that As With Gladness is about the three kings on their journey to Bethlehem to meet baby Jesus.
This medley is an interesting piece because it switches time signatures 3 times.
This piece was really fun to learn. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we do playing it, and it might be 20 days early.
But Merry Christmas.